Okay, so I click on a overview. This is a Azure public cloud. Okay, so it is giving lot of things here. Okay, so what I am going to inside is it's I'm going to yeah, products, and see if you see virtual machines. Here also one more is given virtual desktops also, like a desktop virtualization kind of stuff, like a virtual desktop experience delivered on a Azure is given. But this is the main thing, like a virtual machines. Okay, so what are the kind of virtual machines and other? I will go once overview of Azure and AWS, but just for looking at the screens, like the conditions and cost conditions and all. So you can see it is a virtual machines model number B1S. B1S specification is one CPU, one RAM. One CPU, one RAM. Per hour means how long you are using. You have, if you pay for per hour, how much cost means you created a virtual machine and you are running a virtual machine. Per hour you have to pay 0.541 rupees in the form of rupees only. Okay, provide a economical low cost solutions. Why? Because it is a one and first 12 months it is free. So first 12 months you can use it. Okay, next one, raw computer power. It is another kind of model. Like if you want this infrastructure, see, 2 CPUs 4 GB RAM, the cost increases. See, 2 CPU 4 GB RAM, obviously the cost increases. 6 rupees 96 pice. You're not even a 96 pice, it's a 6 rupees 096, 6.096 rupees per hour. Okay, per hour, almost like a 6 rupees 10 pice per hour. And see, here it is again, infrastructure changes. See, two CPUs, 8 GB RAM, and 6 rupees, almost 6.9. It means almost around 7 rupees per hour. Okay, and here if you memory optimizer, it is 2 CPUs 16 GB RAM, means how much infrastructure you required and you can able to do it. And it is also based on your operating system, like a Windows or a Linux operating system. Okay, um, yeah, here it is, cost delivery is it's in a dollars. Okay, so if you want a very big system, big server, like you have to pay like this per hour. Okay, like that. So yeah, it is a pay as you go type only. I'm going to AWS. AWS is an organization from the Amazon only, that we know that one. So I'm going to different products, like compute, EC2. Okay, so they give better than this one, better than that one. So like here it is. It is have both Azure and AWS having a free accounts are there, but it is not showing directly the details, like earlier, like infrastructure details. It is there, but why it is not showing? So it is asking for a user. I didn't create a user here. It will display normally like learn document solutions. It is like different things are there, like compute. This is EC2 on demand. It's power saving. They changed their website, I think.
Well, what is EC2?
Elastic Cloud 2. They put a name is EC2 for a virtual machine. Okay, Elastic Cloud, Compute Cloud, Elastic Compute Cloud. So C two times is came now, so like that. But Elastic Cloud 2, that the name is actually EC2 means. So here it is, that is given, but I can't able to find that. My net is slow or PC is slow. It's keep asking that the website it is worst. Okay, so here it is. A different naming is there. So thing is, it's a what is the service? It is like a virtual machines in Azure directly. It is virtual machine. In AWS, if you are going with for virtual machines, it is name is EC2. You have to go to EC2 for a virtual machine purpose. Okay, of course, like you can go to Google Cloud Platform, GCP. Okay, Google Cloud Platform. If you create an account, you will get a $300 in your account. Okay, so you can start with a free, but you have to show Azure, AWS, GCP, or most of the clouds. You have to show your credit card or debit card, something to make sure that one. Otherwise, what happen like a Gmail account or a Yahoo Mail account like that. So everybody will create a 10 20 accounts, right? So they will create a machines and they leave machines like that. They will do it. So what they have done, so make a person as a more unique. So you have to give your card details. Like a, first month is free, so, oh, okay, 1 month we can use it, and later I will disconnect it. Okay. Even though if you want to, like every month you want to create a new account, so then the bank details are limited. So obviously, like that. So if you have a more debit cards or credit cards or virtual credit cards, virtual debit cards are there, also we can use it. So if you anybody want to go for a AWS or a Azure or a Google Cloud, which one is your feel more interest into that one? Everything is the same, all the same services. Mainly Azure and AWS are big competitors in a current outside. Okay, so either you want to learn AWS, like more popularly a lot of people go into AWS, because single organization is a Amazon related organization, not like a Microsoft with a very big organization. Okay, Microsoft is a very big organization. Amazon is a comparatively small organization, and Microsoft is providing services from so many years, like around 30 years. It is in the industry of IT field. Okay, Amazon is another hand. It is like a more popular and very big. Now it is there are going outer space, plan to go for outer space also there, including the pre-CEO. That's why he resigned as a CEO. Jeff Boyes, also Jeff is also going. Right. Who is what is Blue Star or something is there? No, no, no. Blue Origin. Sorry, it's a Blue Origin. Okay, there are plan to go next after Virgin Galaxy. That so recently they launched. They returned from the space immediately only. So not days. They are not even they didn't cross the. Uh, their highest is 90 kilometers from Earth. Okay, so only the edge of the thing. Okay, it's just like look like a space. And this is a Amazon also sponsoring in this one Blue Origin. The Jeff Bezos is also going, and also there is a controversial statement also given from Blue Origin. So there are now want to go outer space. Maybe they will go, and this month only I think Blue Origin.
Sir, 75,000 people filed a petition that he should not return back to Earth.
Why?
I don't know, sir. What can be the possibilities? And Elon Musk is trolling him on in Twitter also.
Boeing.
Just like yesterday, yes, just like yesterday, sir, someone tweeted that he's just going to touch the edge of the space, and Elon Musk retweeted that. So space war is going on between two of them.
Yeah, without going into the space only in Earth only, Twitter by
The-
there are fighting like Blue
yes.
Origin people given a comment on Virgin Galactic. Now space is
Mm.
SpaceX is going on Blue Origin. So before it is going, it's okay. Let them fight. Meanwhile, our Indians also make some other flight and will go and come back with 10 rupees, 20 rupees cost.
Yes. Let's hope Amit Shah goes to the space, sir.
Yeah, Amisha, then I will file a petition. Please be there only.
Do you
Do
have any
business in there
relationship
only.
with Amit Shah?
Sorry, Pawan.
Do you have any personal relationship with Amit Shah? You particularly mentioned him.
Because right now only two people are running the country. One is Modi and another is Amit Shah. So Modi
Adani
can't go
also there
because
now.
he's
So why you don't say Adani there?
Adani, sir. He is at least doing something good for the country, na? Amit Shah is useless.
Amisha is a more powerful one.
Amit Shah is doing for BJP.
No, not even BJP is
Everybody
doing for
do
Amit
for
Shah.
their self only, so don't worry about
Everyone
that
is
one.
everyone is selfish, right?
Right, right.
Amit Shah and Adani and
But
Ambani.
but at
Everyone is
least the
selfish.
businessmen, but at least the businessmen saying it clearly on our faces, na, ki, we are eating your money. But these
I hope
politicians
first
don't
Papu will
say
go.
that. Who should go?
Papu, Rahul Gandhi.
That is we don't send a flight there.
They are not Pupu
Direct
man.
PL
He is
sell.
coming. He is coming PM for India.
Nice.
Next PM.
Surely I'm going to leave
Yeah,
India then.
guys, we are in a record. So okay, we'll get back to the topic. Later we'll discuss. Okay, so yeah, right. This is compute engine, virtual machine running in a Google database. Try compute engine free. This is also a virtual machine. Okay, accessing infrastructure as an infrastructure or accessing a machine, create and access a machine is a example of infrastructure as a service. So different public cloud platforms, either it is a private, either it is a public or a private infrastructure as a service. This means if you want a particular infrastructure or a particular virtual machine with a CPU, RAM, and disk space and operating system, so that is we call it as a infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service. What is this platform as a services? For example, I'll go back once again. I want to do some application, or maybe I want uh, to create some database. Example, that is, so for example, this is a SQL. Can you see this is a SQL? Okay. Or I want to save something like data warehousing. Okay, Kubernetes, like that. Usually, like best example is always um, database services only. Okay, it is like a MySQL, PostgreSQL, or a server SQL servers. Okay, like you want to create your own database. So what you have to do to create a database? What are the requirements? First of all, you required a database engine, right? You required a database server or engine, whatever it is you required. You have to install in a machine. It means like you have to install you have to take some machine, and you have to install a operating system, and you have to install a database um, engine, right? So what are these? First of all, check the hardware requirements, minimum or a maximum. As per our requirement, some hardware requirements is there. Next one is you have to install a operating system as you are required, like a server operating system, or maybe you have to install a regular operating system, Windows or Linux. Some operating system must be there. Next, you have to download and install a database service, anything like what are the DB softwares? Oracle, Oracle database. Okay, SQL, Oracle SQL, we call this one. So Oracle database engine. SQL is a query language, and of course, or MySQL, depends upon your requirement. Which one you want to install? You want to install MySQL, Oracle SQL, or Microsoft SQL Server. Which one you have to install? You have to install it, and yeah, if you require to pay money, if you have to require pay money for licenses. Are you using a free license and supporting kind of stuff? Again, for Microsoft SQL, compulsory you have to pay money. MySQL, it is a free. Oracle SQL, you have to register, right? Again, we need infrastructure, you have to keep one, and we don't trust one server, so then we have to create one cluster. Again, one node, another node, like that. So entire infrastructure cost increases for users. Entire infrastructure cost increases by users. So what I'm going to do is I will contact any of a cloud service provider, any of cloud service providers for a database service purposes. Maybe you can directly contact Oracle. Just go to the Oracle website. Okay, so Oracle Cloud Applications, Oracle Infrastructure. Oracle Infrastructure means infrastructure as a services. Okay, so Oracle, it is a application related kind of stuff. Okay, it is asking, are you in India or out? Okay, so now so any place. Here also learn products. What happened today? Yesterday only I done all these things. At least you should go to the download page or anything. Maybe I will go try this one. Nothing is select. Nothing. You see. So Oracle is also providing virtual machine, not only a database kind of stuff, also infrastructure as a service is also provided by Oracle. Yeah, here now it is open. Yeah, why? Okay. You can see here it is infrastructure, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. You can get compute, storage, networking, analytics, application development, cloud database services. Okay, like that. Okay, so you can go to the uh, in databases, cloud database services. Or this is a Oracle software. So we'll go to the both the things. My net is slow, or it is a very small topic. Okay, so first of all, let it open those sites. What I'm saying it is, contact a cloud service provider. Okay, cloud service provider, any cloud service provider which provides your requirements. That very simple, right? So we are contacting a cloud service provider. For example, Oracle, direct Oracle cloud service provider, or maybe AWS, or a Azure, or maybe Google, like that. So different cloud service provider, digital versions. Okay, so contact cloud service provider, and what service you required. For example, platform is like a or database services. Okay, DB, what are the DB? Request timed out. What is that? Okay, so request for DB services. Guys, once you install a Oracle database, what you do? Very simple. Open MySQL plus username, password, start creating tables, and making it as a database, right? So and then start we are querying or inserting data, this kind of stuff. So what is we are doing? So what we are doing, it is like we are creating a instance, some instance we are created, and in the instance that we are creating a tables. So what are the tables, or required tables we are creating, and inserting a data into the tables, and relating the one table to another table. Okay, so different kind of things. And if you have an application, okay, for example, a web application, or maybe a direct application which you want to connect this database to your application, you want to connect your application to this one, then you can connect it. Important thing is here in this part, okay, or maybe this part at least. So don't go with this part. Okay, this part up to here, this part. For this one, you required a DBA kind of stuff, right? Database administration is required, plan for a backups, memory management, or a storage management. Okay, so this kind of stuff is required, understanding level is required. You have to hire a person for this one. You have to hire a person for this one, and you need a huge infrastructure to for a installation of Oracle and all kind licensing and all these things required. But what we actually require, this part. For this one, we have to do this one. To reduce this burden, so what we are doing, we are directly contact a cloud and directly create your instance, log in with your username and password, create an instance, and pay how much database you are using, the size of your database, create a tables as your requirement. Okay, and if you want, you can link to the some application, that is again another part. But here it is, you can create your database in the cloud without installation of operating system and application, and maintenance of memory management, infrastructure management. That part will be reduced automatically. Understand? Yes, we are utilizing, but I'm not utilizing, but um, you can utilize as your requirement. So I open so many things. Okay, so it is a Oracle database. 21C launched already. Meaning, so here it is not giving any data. Try cloud free tire workshop, get certificate, like that it is there. My God. Very slow, disappointing. Long term release. Anything they are giving huge amount of data and it is very difficult to read. You have to verify things. Documentation. So this is live SQL Oracle. Okay, like try cloud free trials are there. So what you have to do, you have to log in and you have to require, if you required, then give your a credit card or a debit card details, so then it will verify once and you can start working on it. uh, this is the area, like you can better check it once. So these are a cloud applications, also you can see cloud applications, on premises applications, cloud applications, softwares, hardware. These are also cloud infrastructure related one. Okay, this is Azure side, products. Go to the products, go to databases, see Azure SQL services, Azure SQL database. Okay, Cosmos DB, PostgreSQL, MySQL, Redis, this kind of database migration services, SQL server on a virtual machine. This is again infrastructure as a service plus SQL server installed virtual machine, that is. This is directly Azure SQL databases. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is the database part. One more is there, no, AWS. So these are the products. Go to the products part. Here only can see databases. Okay, so Amazon, Aurora. Okay, Aurora, something is given, but this is RDS. I'm searching for RDS. Yeah, here it is. Amazon RDS is providing MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle SQL Server, MariaDB, like that. Okay, so these are a different database servers directly it is providing. Just if you go there, and which one you want it, you want a Oracle database engines, or maybe you want a MySQL type of MySQL services, or maybe PostgreSQL. Okay, like that, you can take it and you can start utilizing it. So what will be the thing will be reduced. So you need to install, you don't know how to install the operating system, infrastructure management, or backup management. These are all things you no need to worry about it. Simply go and create a database and you can able to access. So that is an example of platform as a services, like a Oracle database, cloud cloud services. Okay, or maybe you can go to Azure SQL. In AWS, so many things are there. Of course, in Azure also, Azure is also providing uh, Microsoft SQL and Oracle SQL, MySQL kind of stuff. And AWS also it is providing Aurora, MySQL, Oracle, MariaDB, PostgreSQL, like that. Okay, so this is a easiest example of course Google SQL is also there, right? So we'll see the Google part here. Cloud SQL from Google. We have to go inside. So this is enough. Okay. Like it is a platform. Platform means, so where it is an application, and we are connecting and putting our data, or maybe you're utilizing, or maybe providing online IDs, online IDs. Okay, or things, different examples are there. um, Platform as a services, software as a service. Guys, understand this one. So I visited a lot of websites to show you that one. So why we need a platform as a service, and that too I show only in a database related thing only. Okay. Yeah, it is. I showed in a database related only, but like nowadays we are getting a different kind of stuff, like mm, AI tools. We are also getting artificial intelligence and machine learning. Okay, so direct application, either or maybe access, saying through application like that, we are also getting AI tools. Yeah, here it is, when it is a comparison between infrastructure and platform and on premises. If you have a database, if you have a data center, so on your premises, then what is your okay, so what you have to maintain, you have to maintain a networking, storage, servers, virtualizations, operating systems, middlewares, runtime, data application, all these things you have to maintain. So you need a, for maintaining networking, so you need a network engineers, networking devices required, right? Storage components, servers, operating systems, towers, and blade, rack servers kind of stuff, virtualization platforms you have to maintain, installation of operating system, and creation of virtual machines kind of stuff. Okay, so other kind of stuff you have to maintain this one. But if you are using infrastructure as a service, so you don't need to worry about the networking components. So what is your firewalls, VPN servers, and all this kind of stuff, routers, switches, these networking components, you don't need to worry. So it will be maintained by service provider, cloud service provider. Storages like a SAN, NAS kind of stuff, you don't need to worry because of it maintained by cloud service provider. Servers, blade servers, rack servers, how it is mounted, how what is the live status, no need to worry about. Virtualization, creation of installation of Hyper-V or maybe VMware vSphere, this kind of virtualization platform maintenance, you don't need to worry about. What you are in a hand, what is you are maintaining here. So you create a virtual machine. In the virtual machine, required operating system you have to maintain, required data middleware runtime environments like a JDK, .NET kind of stuff. Okay, and application, what are the application you install, and you have to, you are the responsible for that one. Means your responsibility is this part only. Again I will tell, so don't worry. Okay, so listen carefully now. Again I will tell. So okay, platform as a service. What is this platform as a service? In a infrastructure as a service, you are from the virtual machine. So you took a virtual machine, infrastructure as a service. Okay, it is out of border. You take a virtual machine, you install a operating system, and you install a required runtime environment like a Java base or a .NET base application. So you have to install a runtime environments and install an application and then run the application. Okay, but in a platform as a services, you don't need to create a virtual machine. So if you don't have a knowledge on a virtual machine also, no problem. Just entire base infrastructure maintained by service provider, and where the virtualization environment, that is also maintained by that one. The runtime environments also maintained by service provider only. Your part is, so how to work with the application, how to work with an application and how to maintain the data related to that one, only we have to worry about it. So that is a platform as a services. Last one is a software as a service. In the software as a services, you don't maintain anything. So you don't maintain anything. Okay, so you don't need to worry about how to maintain a networking, storage, servers, virtualization, and virtual machines and operating system in the virtual machine. That is also you don't worry. Runtime environment and all, nothing you have. So just everything is installed in the cloud platform. Just we are accessing that one all. We are just accessing. Okay, so there is a small confusion between always a platform as a service and software as a services. That is, here we are accessing an application and we use the application, that's it. We accessing application and we use that application, that's it. Okay, here it is also, we are accessing an application, but it is like a management of application is required. Okay, so it required a application management knowledge is required, but here it is not required. How to manage an application, how to create a particular things in an application, not required. Just like you are using a MS Office, for example, there is a machine, already MS Office is installed. The only thing is which tool you required. Just you have to open it and create a document and access it. That's a very simple. Okay. Okay, so that is a difference between on-premises infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a services. Example of software as a service is Office 365. Okay, so what is a Office 365 means? I no need to install a Office 365 application in my desktop. Office 365 works in offline, online also. It means using a simple browser, I can able to access my Office. Already from my organization, I got a mail account for a office organization. So directly it will open because already I given a username and password. See, if I want to compose any documents, okay, like that, so I can click it. So create a new blank documents, and then I can create a document in my browser also, and also I can access this office from anywhere, from anywhere, okay, using a mobile phone and a tablet or maybe a desktop laptop. In from any device I can able to access, and from anywhere I can able to access. Okay, that is a Office 365. So one of the example of mm, software as a service. Another one is Salesforce. Salesforce is also a online cloud platform only. Okay, Salesforce is a online cloud platform. It is more like a CRM type, customer relationship
Customer
management.
relationship management.
Customers.
Yeah, customer relationship management relate only. So customers data information we store in that cloud. Okay, so analysis of cloud management data, like if I call to my or some organization, for example Airtel, I call to the Airtel. So what they will do, so when they receive a call, automatically my phone number, so they will get my when they receive a call, so automatically in their system my phone number feed it, all the data will come up. So they will check my data and then they will reply to us. If I call to my bank account, so their number, so they don't ask my account number. Lot of people don't remember account number, right? So they don't keep the account number in hand, they don't call. So sometimes if I want to call, that just I call based my phone number linking immediately, so the bank details will come up and they will tell what happened to your bank account and all. So this is maintaining a customer database. And yeah, sorry, 365, sorry, 365, I put a 356, so 10 days less. Okay, so like that, that is a CRM, customer relationship management. Okay, dynamic CRM, dynamic 365, this is also a CRM, customer relationship management. This is also a cloud services. Microsoft Dynamic CRM is there. So Microsoft Dynamic CRM is a application installed in a server we can able to access. So that is a dynamic CRM. But Dynamic 365 is a cloud based services from the Microsoft only. Okay, Office 365, Dynamic 365, both are from the Microsoft cloud services platforms only. This is Office tools, these are the CRM tools. Salesforce is another hand example. Okay, so like that, lot of services are there. So one more is Google Docs. Okay, best easiest example is Google Docs. So earlier days, if you are when you go to not only Google Docs, Google Forms. Okay, so lot of other tools also there now. So Google Suite is there, so that entire suite is software as a service. Okay, Google Suite is entirely a software as a service. Okay, so not news, but yeah, the chart Google Meet is a different thing, but I didn't see my Google Suite here. Maybe you're done. Yeah, here it is. Google Documents, Sheets, Slides, Books, Blogger, Jamboard, Classrooms. Okay, Google Keep, Google Forms, Spoke, like that. So different kind of stuff is providing via from the Google. Okay, so these are all software as a service. You can compose a simple document services. Okay, so again I click here. Okay. Okay, so like that, you can open any documents and see the documents also. Oh, I opened my old resume, I think so. Okay, like that. So anywhere you can able to access your document like that. So that is a Google Documents. Okay, so Google Forms. These are all comes under software as a services. Okay, so in a software as a services, you no need to worry about how software will run, what platform it will run. Okay, so directly we can access that software. That's it. Okay, just open with the browser and we can go to meeting. Maybe go to meeting is also a software as a service, meeting services. Okay, because I open go to meeting, I can attend the meeting in a browser, within the browser also, like a Google Meet, go to meeting, like that. Okay, okay guys, this is again. So cloud types are public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. Cloud is also providing a different kind of services, either it is your a private cloud or a public cloud. The service is like a infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, software as a service, SaaS. Okay, uh, different people call this one like a PaaS, SaaS kind of stuff. It is okay, it depends upon the short names, but it is a infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Okay, if I said SaaS, this is also SaaS, right? Statistical analysis system, or a SCSI SATA type disk, SCSI SaaS, any name will come up. So when you are looking at like that, okay, so that's why better. I think I forward a PPT which is not mine. Okay, so because I don't have any cloud related PPTs already. I think I forward a PPT which is Sai Processor PPT. If not, then I will check it again and I'll forward, because you guys are getting a lot of messages in your group. You may miss it. Okay, cloud is not. I think not there. Virtualization I send. Okay, virtualization I send, and but I send someone. Okay, I will forward Cypress cloud. Okay, so I will check it again. Any previous batches, batch 4, batch 3. So many messages for nothing. Too many members in this one. Where it is, I will forward now only. These people don't keep things in one side. Too much. If I search like this, it will take a lot of time. It's okay. I will check it and I will get back. Mm, this is DevOps. Yeah, here it is. Gita send something. Okay, I think so. Yeah, same PPT only. Okay, okay. Okay, these two are which is I shared now in your WhatsApp. Check those things. It is by Sai Prasad sir only. I'm more like to write on a notes like this only. Okay, so mostly I like to talk or draw things. Okay, guys, it is a important thing here. It is remember always is a any interview or not any topic. It is a different thing is like a what it is and differences and important two things. Important thing is first two things is a if any topic if you for an interview it is what it is, what it will do, what it is, what it will do, okay, how it is works. This is a kind of questions will be there like what it is important. Next one is a find out differences. Always a differences are important. Okay, again I will tell that kind of stuff in a afternoon class how we can able to prepare for any interview on any topic or overall topics. Preparation everything is quite easy if you are put a question in on it. So definitely anytime so you can attend any interview in the future also. Okay, so first thing is in a cloud important means one more point is important. Just I will go to that one. But so first of all, what is the cloud? So cloud is a service we are accessing through internet. So the service is like a infrastructure wise, like a virtual machine database or an application. So we are accessing through internet. So different type of cloud statements are there. Which one is you are more comfortable to tell about this is the cloud? Don't say cloud means it is outside now, it is in Pune raining because of the cloud. That don't say that kind of stuff. Okay, or vast or move from one place to another place. Don't tell that one. Take an example from a proper website. It is like a more like a from AWS or Azure. One thing I forget, guys. Anybody want to learn? Example AWS. If want to learn, so it is very simple. Go to the learn introduction to AWS. Okay, like that. So you can learn from here also. You can learn from here also. So you don't need to pay any amount to any institute for learning this kind of stuff. Okay, it is simply you can go to AWS,
Sir,
login with a AWS account means you have a
sir, I'm
some,
saying
yeah, it is a
share
free, no
this.
need to pay anything.
Sir, I'm saying please
Amazon account
share
is
this.
enough to for learning. Amazon account is enough. No need to pay, no need to show credit card or anything. Just simply log in, open this one, log in with your Amazon account. No need to pay anything. Just go through one by one. Okay, so get started, fundamentals, introduction, core concepts, different parts of cloud kind of stuff. Azure is also same thing. Azure is also we can learn freely. Okay, we can learn
Hello, sir, I'm
Azure.
audible.
Yeah,
Sir, I'm saying please share this Amazon AWS link on chat box.
Okay. Okay, a lot of things you can work on it. Just I'm something I've opened. So go to the products actually. Azure is simple. Like if you click, put it on a Google, then you will find that one. Okay, here it is. So you can learn freely. So this is a training. Already I told no. So different things like Microsoft virtual learning kind of stuff is there. Okay, so this is the learning one. Okay, this specifically in a LAN, they already went to the Azure, but you can learn a lot of things here. So fundamentals one describe a Azure core concepts. Okay, like that it is. You can go by one, part two, part three. Like that you can go. Just open it. You can find a videos in it. First, start with the free kind of stuff. So like a search in a YouTube, or maybe you can go through the sites. Okay, one by one. Try to learn. Try to understand that one concept and all. Okay, so what it is, what is that one, so the differences and learning, it is a free, and lot of people said, including our students, and most of the people will tell, including me also. So what we say an excuse, not a reason is a different and excuse is different. Reason, for example, you are not at all feeling well, you are unable to get from the bed, that's why I can't able to do now. That is a reason. Someone is died in some place, like, or maybe like that, or maybe net is not connected, or maybe some, that there is a reason for that one. Another one is the excuse. Simply excuse is, sir, someone is calling, or maybe there is some urgent work, or maybe I don't have a time to do this one. Okay, like that. Marriage attendances is like, these are all excuses only. It's not even a few things, not a compulsory, but we are a culturally dominated, like if you don't attend this one, so that is like a birthday party, then people will always get angry on you. Socializing is important kind of stuff. It is not that if you are not successful, you are not a socialized or a success completely in a life. Okay, excuses, people always try to find a excuses part, not a reason part. Excuse as a reason part. I will tell, guys, if you don't at all a time, no problem. You have a time while doing some other work. Also, you can find some time. What I'm saying is very simple. Like you are cooking, or maybe you are cleaning your things, right? Okay, or maybe you're washing clothes, or like that, or maybe you are sitting in a home and watching a TV serial, or maybe there is a relatives, or maybe something, like you have a work, but it's not compulsory. So lot of people tell how to learn is sitting in a one quiet place, sit on a chair, or sofa kind of stuff. Okay, morning, early morning, 4 o'clock, you have to woke up and start reading, or maybe entire night you have to wake up and start studying. Okay, these conditions, we will find a we condition the study conditions, like for a learning purpose, like we have to find a quiet place kind of stuff. It is not possible always. Okay, always it is not available. Sometimes we have to do some other works also, then that time we don't put it in a study, we will find that excuse like that. That kind of excuses, guys, none. So my point of way of learning from, like this, simple. If it is a video material, either it is a YouTube or maybe anything, simply run the video. Just run the video, even my classes or anything, run the video. Do your normal work, like a cleaning or anything you want to do it, just do it. Let it run. Listen sometimes. Sometimes your concentration may works, sometimes it is out. Understand? Sometimes you can able to concentrate on something, sometimes it is out. So then what you will do, so then it's okay, no problem. Let it go, let it listen sometimes. Otherwise, sometimes if it is disconnected from your mind, no problem, after 1 or 2 minutes you will connect it again. At least that is a recording will go into your subconscious mind. Your ears will hear that thing. Your mind may not be recognized, but your ears will recognize that one. Okay. So next step is watch it again. If you're interested, watch it again. If you understand, watch it again. Go through again. Second one is in your mobile phone you have a browsers in a mobile phone, like a Google Chrome browser is there, Chrome browser is there, or any browser. Put some what are the things you are feel to learn, like any sites, interview questions, or anything. Just for example, a concept. Why servers are considered as a infrastructure services? Please don't change it. Okay, for example, I want to learn some one particular concept. Due to some reasons I don't get in a mind, or maybe I don't find a time. So for example, I want to learn Java, Boolean kind of stuff. So keep it in your mobile phone, open this link, open like that one, read it, read. So when you are sitting in a some quiet place, or maybe while someone is watching a TV, you feel bored. When you feel bored, we don't require a quiet place. Learning kind of stuff is not required. Very simple. In a browser, just like you are open a chat box and chatting with others, instead of that one, so better to open this one, read things. If you are not getting to the mind, no problem, next time it will go inside your mind. It is a lazy learning. So my way of learning, it is a lazy learning. It is not replace any of concentrated mind quick learners, or maybe dedicated learning. So I'm not telling about them. So people who are like a lazy people, so I'm telling for them this one. Okay. Yeah, it is already open. May I share this link? Jagan asked one question, sir. Can servers are considered as a infrastructure as a service? I don't think so. Infrastructure as a service means we need an infrastructure. I need an infrastructure, and a service provider providing infrastructure to me. Then, if I want to create a particular virtual machine or operating system on it, or maybe I'm using that is SAN. Uh, so don't mix other things like that. Is actually the mixing questions also good, because in a sometimes in an interview also they'll confuse this with this one. SAN is a storage area network. Storage area network means either it is like you are maintaining a storage and you are accessing a storage. That's it. Okay. So it is not as a service, right? Storage as a service is not there, no? So storage as a service is also there. For example, OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, storage as a service. So they are maintaining a storage, and we are accessing through the storage. So meaning of cloud, you have to connect it. Of course, if in case, um, can I call SAN as a storage as a service? I have a server and you are accessing my server. Then can I say server as a service, server as a infrastructure as a service? So like that, it is the questions can be there. So definitely put on the definition of what is a cloud. Okay. So what is as services means? Okay. So when you go with as services, definitely we can differentiate a particular thing to another thing. It means cloud service provider has a sandboxes, NAS boxes, servers, but we are not accessing their SAN or a NAS or kind of stuff. Okay, we are accessing a storage, a different type of storages. In that one, again, the wording is different, but it is like a SAN, it is like a NAS kind of stuff is also there. Okay, so that we will go. Uh, okay, I went outside or incoming and all, but important thing is the way of learning is important. Any time you can learn. So for learning, you don't need to fix a time for learning. So people who are fix the learning and fulfill the learning, that is okay, good, very good, that is a good point. Like fix a learning time like a 2 hours per a day, or maybe 3 hours per a day, or maybe morning or evening, you put a fixed time, you fulfill the time. That kind of people are good always. But other hand, people say I don't have a time, or maybe sir, it is that time it is happened, that's why I can't able to fulfill. Always try to find excuse at all. For them, not required a particular time for learning, always a learn. So always put a question mark for each and everything. Read it, practice, so you can learn. 1 second. Let me finish this cloud part. So what is a cloud? So many definitions are there, including you will find from Azure and all what is a cloud and all kind of stuff. So which is more comfortable to speak that lines? Okay. So when a person is asking, like interviewer asking, so what is a cloud? So which is more comfortable? So find it, read it, understand it, then only you can able to speak. Don't say like some people will immediately they search in a Google and they read that one. Don't read it, tell the answer. Reading is different, telling an answer is different. Okay, so different type of important questions. What is a cloud? Okay, so remember this guys, because it's a very small and very cutest thing in interview is a cloud topic. One of the topic is cloud topic because it scores good. Okay, you don't need to go for a very depth of the cloud. Okay, so that's why I'm telling. Not like I told big story, right? So how it is infrastructure and how it what is infrastructure as service, that is also not required. That is for understanding. If you understand, you can happily you can tell the answer in any various ways. Okay, so that's why I told that story. Next one is what is a cloud. Next one is types of cloud. Cloud types, like a public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud, community cloud. Okay, so when it is comes to what is a public cloud again, so what is a public cloud, what is private cloud, what is hybrid, what is community? Can you give example for things? Can you give an example for these clouds? So if you go to the public cloud example, again, examples are important. Remember, in interview, first thing is what it is. Second one is the differences. Third one is the examples. Third one is a example. Example. Give explain with an example if possible. Give some example after giving a definition or maybe like that. This is an example for that one. So then obviously people start liking it. The point of your assessment is not assassinating. Difference is there. No? Assessing and assassinating is different. Assassinating means killing. Okay, assessment or a interview or a assessment meaning is how you good are, how you good are, how much you understand the subject, how much you understand the subject. That is important. So for that one, if you give an examples with an example, if you are explaining, the interviewer like it means yeah, you know the good. For that one again, you need a practice because you are trying to explain, but that is kills your communication language. That's a problem, so practice it. Don't say ah, ee, oo kind of stuff. So tell it. Okay. So what is the example of public cloud and who is providing public cloud services in your organizations, guys? Now only I told Azure,
Azure, Amazon,
Microsoft Azure, AWS from Amazon, AWS is a cloud services from Microsoft organization. Microsoft is providing Azure is a cloud one. Google, GCP. Okay, of course, other companies like IBM is there, Oracle is there, Oracle is there, IBM is there, Digital Ocean is there. Like so many organizations are there, cloud service providers, public cloud service providers. Okay, what is a public? What is a public cloud service provider means? Anyone can be access public cloud services. Anyone can access the service can access by anyone. Anyone can access. It means a person or a organization or enterprise. You can say enterprise or organization or a company like that. Okay? So anybody can able to access anyone as there is a single user wise means I can also access a public call out services. My organization, my company also can access like Savantis can able to become a can use cloud access services like that. Okay, private cloud who can able to access within organization. If you have a money, then you can within a person can able to access. So within organization and maintenance also within a organization and maintained by same organization. Okay, maintained by same organization only. So how to build a private one, so which is not provided by anyone, right? So there is no organization, but how to build private cloud, how to build a private cloud, what are the organizations giving a tools to build your own cloud for your own cloud. Okay, from Microsoft again, from Microsoft for virtualization it is a Hyper-V. So as my knowledge I will give. Okay, so Hyper-V. Next is system center tools like a SCVMM, SCAC, SCDPM, system center protection manager, data protection manager, app controller, virtual machine manager, and one more or two more things are there. Service manager, SCSM. Okay, main thing is SCVMM and then SCAC. SCDPM means for a backup like that kind of stuff. Protection manager. Okay, data protection manager. SCSM means service management. Of course, orchestration is also there. SCOM, SCO means operation management and as well as orchestration management like that. Okay, so a lot of SC tools are there. SCCM is also one of the thing. SCCM is also there, but fix that one. So this is a application. So using that application, we can create our own private cloud. If you are taking a VMware, so we take a vSphere, Okay, vSphere or a ESXi, like this. vCenter. Okay, so different kind of tools. vCloud suite. It's not a exactly say it is not a development tools. It is an applications used to create your own cloud in your within your organization. Okay, you have a data center, you can make your data center as a cloud data center. So first of all we need a virtualization platforms, and then we need a application to manage their high availability network related managements, and access through like a web browser, and protection services. This kind of stuff is required. So other things also there like a V horizon and kind of stuff, thin apps, thick apps, like that is also there now. So like a SCCM, AppV for application virtualization purpose, thin app, vSAN, storage virtualization. So these are all very useful for create your virtualization environment. And this one, security management. Okay, that is remember that one again, I will tell. Okay, so not only this one, so you can go to the Citrix is also providing like a Xen servers. Okay, Xen desktops. Okay, apps, application virtualization related one, like a that is a Xen app, I think. Maybe a cloud applications we can able to like a Xen cloud kind of stuff maybe there. Okay, so it is also providing a cloud. One more important one is I told on a Saturday, check this one, OpenStack. Anyone gone through this one? What is a OpenStack? Anyone gone through this one? What is OpenStack? No one. It is a open source private cloud platform. It's not a open source services, it's a open source application. Using this application, so you are already having a virtualization thing is there. For example, I'm using a VMware vSphere. Okay, I have a virtualization environment is there. Only virtualization environment is there, not a cloud environment. So I have a virtualization environment is there, high availability environment, storage environment, I have that one. But cloud platform I don't have, cloud related is not there. So then I can use OpenStack to convert your virtualization environment into cloud platform. So mainly it is for a infrastructure as a service purpose only, pure infrastructure as a service actually. It is also having a so many names. Okay, Glance, Cinder, Compute, Nova, like that. So many names are there for each and every part of your infrastructure. Like a compute means like a CPU related one. Nova means network related one. Um, uh, Glance means image management. Glacier, Glance something is there. Horizon means dashboard. Horizon means dashboard. Um, Something for orchestration service is also there. Orchestration service is there. uh, Forget so many words. Image services is there, that is glance, glacier. Glance means image services. Storage, for storage I didn't get the name. Okay, so I have to check the words again. You can go to the website OpenStack. You can download the OpenStack application, install in your Linux machine. Okay, so you can find how to install it. Then automatically you will get a that environment. But what we required, you required a backend. Originally, we required the infrastructure kind of stuff. Okay, so this is a open source private cloud platform. Okay, so like that. So we'll see that one next. So next is a hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud again combination, like I am using a for example, I will tell very simple, like a um, hybrid cloud is like I'm using a in my data center. Yeah, this is a FAQs directly. Okay, so what it is an important. Next one is example for that one, and find out the differences if you want to make it as a differences. Okay, examples like even a community cloud also I told an example, one example I told, that is like IRCTC I told, and you can find out any other things. Yeah, next one is services. Urvi, what are the services of cloud? Services of cloud. Who?
Internet as a service.
Hey, internet.
Sorry, sir, infrastructure as a service.
Infrastructure as a service. I will get a heart attack after telling a big story. Next one.
Platform as a service. Software as a service.
Okay, so first one is a infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Again, so what it is? What is a infrastructure as a service? And what are the example for a infrastructure as a service? Okay, already I explained just now, so I'm not explaining again. Okay, so here it is, infrastructure as a service. What is infrastructure as a service? You need a virtual machine, or maybe a particular infrastructure, like I need a 10 CPUs, maybe a 10 GB RAM, or maybe a 20 GB RAM, maybe 20 terabytes of disk space is required. So what are the infrastructure required by clients? So that is infrastructure as a service. The futures of cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Yeah, these are a cloud computing in a different terms. Okay, so infrastructure as a service is like a serving virtual machines. So different examples already. Okay. Okay, next one is a platform as a service. What are the platform as a service means? You are accessing a platform. For example, I want to run some application. I want to run some application. So to run the application, I need a platform, or maybe it is a database platform, or maybe a IDE platform, or maybe it is a web server platform. Okay, so like I need a platform as a services. Next one is a software as a service. Software as a service. Okay, platform as a service. I told an example that database services is easy, right? So usually what to do with the database, we are connecting with an application. You want to run an application, you need a backend software application is required, like a database kind of stuff, or IDE kind of stuff, or a web server kind of stuff, like that. A platform service we are using. Already I explained. here. Okay, software as a service. Software as a service again. um, I will go once again, don't worry, without explanation. Software as a service, accessing software directly. Like a best example, Office 365, Dynamic 365 CRM software, Dynamic CRM, Dynamic 365. Another example is Salesforce, I told. Okay, so different kind of software as a services are there. Of course, through browser, if you are accessing a service, an application, so it's a software as a services. Okay. Very simple. Okay, next, other things is there. Okay, so it is 120. Just the 5 minutes I will give a break, and afternoon we'll see one more important point. So as per the interview, I'm talking here. So again, first of all, what is the cloud? Types of cloud: public, private, hybrid, community. Types of cloud, remember at least the names. Description is next one. And if a question is like, what is the difference between public cloud and private cloud? Okay, so what is the difference between public cloud and private cloud? Next one, services: cloud services, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Okay, description is later. So when you tell services, don't give directly what it is and all kind of stuff. Simply first tell infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Then you can explain in infrastructure as a service means, what is a platform as a service means, what is the software as a service means, who providing that services, what is the meaning, and example who are providing those services. Okay, like that. Next point only you have to tell. Okay, next one is benefits. Benefits of cloud. Benefits of cloud. What are the benefits of cloud is there? What are the benefits of cloud is means, if I am using a cloud services, so what are the my infrastructure, my existing infrastructure of my desktop or my organization data center, whatever it is, so I can access the cloud services in the public, right? So next, I don't need to be one, or I don't need to maintain the main infrastructure, like as we seen in the picture. Okay, so you don't need to maintain entire thing, like networking devices, firewalls, VPN servers, storage servers, storage related like NAS and kind of stuff you need to maintain. So the user managing things will be reduced. So lot of management kind of stuff will be reduced. Cost will be reduced because you need to buy anything, and space reduce. Power consumption reduce because of you have to provide a lot of power supply to your infrastructure. So by using a cloud computing directly, we are using a services without having a knowledge of maintaining infrastructure entirely. Okay, so same thing for everything. Is it's an infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, or a software as a service. Important thing is you don't require a good management knowledge or a cost investment on a your infrastructure, and overall infrastructure cost you need to spend on it, and knowledge is not required, simply accessing it. Okay, so button will be reduced, and access from anywhere, we are accessing through internet. It means you can access from anywhere, and from any device also we can able to access. For example, Office 365, I can access from my mobile phone as well as a laptop also. For example, this is a Skype for business. This is a Office 365 product. Okay, I can access this from my system, and as well as my mobile phone also. My mobile is an Android mobile, so platform independent. It means your laptop is a Ubuntu laptop, Linux laptop, or Microsoft laptop, but still you can connect it to any cloud, and you can access the cloud, and you can use the cloud. It is a platform independent. So I'm not writing it because I want to go for, again. Okay. Next, what is the difference between on premises? On premises or traditional, is it okay, traditional data center. So what is the difference between on premises and a data center, traditional data center to the cloud services? Okay, so I'm telling a simple word wise. Okay, just word wise, but later I will definitely I'll put a point wise. Okay, otherwise you will confuse, because two three times if I go, obviously you can remember the points. So that's why I'm telling directly, because I'm feeling back pains and I have to give break for lunch also since morning 9:30 or at the system. That's the problem. Okay. So here it is. Traditional data center or on-premises server means it is in your server. So what are the server components are required, like a servers, routers, cables, cooling system, like that. So power supplies, UPS, generators. These are all different components, computational components, and supporting components are there in data centers. Storage servers, RAID controllers, okay, SCSI controllers, SCSI controllers, or SNAS sandboxes, kind of stuff. So these are all components of a computational kind of stuff, and extra like a biometric or a yeah, of course. Why I'm mixing two three things here. So here it is very simple. Components of data center. So find out what are the components of data center. You have to maintain, you have to purchase, and you have to maintain. There is a certain warranty, licenses you have to maintain for a virtualization platform or a servers you are installing, or applications you are installing. So you have to purchase a license. You have to hire the persons who can able to maintain that infrastructure. So that is the cost of overall cost of traditional data center will increases by increasing one by one. I will explain how it is increases also. Okay. Now compared to the cloud, and that is an important point. Okay, totally my mind is no one is understanding, I think so. Very good. I
No, sir.
realized something I told not in a particular pattern, sorry guys. Okay. So this is the questions. Okay, these are the only questions in a cloud. Okay, and of course Jagan asked one or two questions in that one. So like security management in the cloud. Okay, so features of cloud computing. Yeah, very good. That's benefits of cloud computing are features of cloud computing. But last time you asked one question. Yeah, explain security management in terms of cloud management. So, like a security management is one hand it is cloud is a highly secured environment. Okay, it is suitable for every organization. It is a highly secured environment. So, completely encrypted data transmission is there. Complete encrypted data transmission is there, except for a banking sectors. Mostly, people are using a cloud. Okay, most of the organizations are migrating the cloud because of their data centers are become old. Their data centers become getting a world. So if they want to replace the new data center, instead of that cost, so then move to the cloud is quite easy. Understand? So their data centers means, for example, Microsoft is still maintaining their own data center. Also they are providing cloud service provider. But if it is any world organizations are there, so they purchase data center for 20 years back or 30 years back data center, or 10 years back data centers are there. So in a future it is getting a old one. So again they want to replace with a new data centers. It is most cost effective. Okay, the people who want to maintain their own data centers, and they want to keep the data center on their self for a security reasons, or maybe outside access reasons, so they are maintaining it. So most of the small organizations are it is cloud is benefit for both small and large organizations also. Small, medium, large organizations, it is a more benefit because the cost, overall cost will always, so it is a less. Okay, in terms of security management, it is a highly security one. Next one is the admin will choose, means I'm an administrator, I took a cloud services from AWS, for example. I will create an account and I will share the account details to the particular user. So only those users can able to access. Even though you are accessing through internet, your data transmission is purely like your virtual machines, your database machines, or maybe your applications kind of stuff. What you are accessing through internet, it is completely secure because of without a security key, so you cannot able to access it. Is they'll give you a .pam file kind of stuff, which is nothing but encrypt your data while you are transmitting a data, which we cannot share to anyone, and it will verify those kind of stuff. Okay, security management is like a multi-factor authentication kind of stuff is there in a one, like a user can able to access a multiple services or a limited services. Okay, so I'm a admin, and for example, Jagan is a one user, Tushar is a one user, Urvi is another user. Okay, so for example, for a Urvi, I will give only access of particular virtual machine only, direct virtual machine only, not the cloud entire cloud environment. Maybe Tushar has a very good idea of a database related one. So I will access a only database, my database server only. So like that, or maybe Jagan has a multiple knowledge is there, a database, virtual machine, and as well as a application development is there. So I will give multi-factor authentication for that one. So a user can access a multiple kind of services. Okay, and the two-way authentication means OTP kind of authentication also we can give, like a mobile link, that one. Okay, other things also there. Okay, guys, so important questions: what is a cloud, what are the types of cloud, compulsory, you should know these things. What are the services of the cloud, benefits of cloud, using benefits of cloud are a features of cloud. Okay, benefits of cloud are a features of cloud. Okay, on premises data center, guys, those people who are having a cloud idea like a AWS or Azure cloud. Sir, I have a I know cloud, AWS and all. So when you speak at the time of interview, better to know proper detailed manner. No need to go to depth, but whatever you speak, you can able to explain that one. So what I'm saying it is, whatever you speak, and you should explain it. For example, you are speaking about compute can also provide Kubernetes services. Then what is Kubernetes? Okay, or maybe your container management is there. So what is the container management? So if you say like we can develop a website, it means, so what is the options in the website? Okay, like that. So you can, if you are going depth, interview also go depth, because nowadays almost all technical people in a junior to senior level, there are learning at least a cloud, one cloud, at least AWS knowledge or Azure knowledge is there. And comparatively both are same only, so not a different one. Okay, only names are different, so they have a both of an idea. So when you speak something about a cloud in a particular service or a particular things like a security or a encryption, or maybe you are talking about storage, then definitely go with that storages. Okay, so for example, you this is a learning center, right? I will go to the storage once. Okay, this is the container. You, for example, you speak something like a container. So what is the container? You are speaking about auto scaling. As you are having a auto scaling, means what is auto scaling, what is lambda, like that. So if you go like you show that I, if you say like that I have a good, very good knowledge, then obviously the question will come. So what is that one? Okay, so you're asking for security, identity, compliance. This is user management, identity and access management, user management. So then it is obviously what are the important things are there in that one. Okay. Satellite. Yeah, I got it. Lunch. Yeah, storage. Sorry, here it is. The storage. Serverless concept is there. Then definitely, what is serverless? Okay, storage management. Storage is like a S3, EBS. So what is the difference between S3 and EBS? Obviously, the question will come up. Okay, so S3 and EBS, like that. Glacier, something is there. Yeah, this is the glacier. That is glance. That's why I confuse. Okay, what is snow? What is snow? Like that. So definitely, when you are going to the depth, interior think you have a very good knowledge, depth knowledge in a particular cloud is there, because you don't require any proper qualification or a proper background is not required to learn cloud anyway. Okay, so obviously if you go depth, they'll go depth, but whether you are going depth or not, these are the important and easy questions. So what is the types of cloud, services cloud, benefits of cloud, difference between traditional data center and cloud, that's it. At least you know this one. If you don't know the depth, no problem, but at least you should know it. Now take a lunch break. It is already 1:36. Um, so I will line up once again. I will take an half an hour, 40 minutes once again. I will go line up each and everything.